Hello everyone, I am Bob, and today we're going to do some 3D modeling. To start, just open up your browser and go to this website, blender.org, blender.org. Click enter, and here you go. You'll be on the Blender official Blender page, and just click download. Doesn't matter which version you're on, just download it, whether it's 4.4 or 4.3. Then after you finish downloading, close the web page and open Blender. After you open Blender, you'll see this page, and just click on New File, General, and you'll just see this cube. Right now, just delete everything by clicking X, and it looks kind of empty. To create a new mesh, enter Shift A, Mesh, and let's just create another cube. Now you can do many cool stuff in Blender, like modeling, sculpting, UV editing, texture painting, shading, and even animation. But today we're just going to do a little bit of modeling. Go into modeling, click right here, and so that you could select faces. To select multiple faces at once, just use Shift or use your mouse. But I think the Shift way is better. Shift, 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 and there you go. To make a face longer or extrude it, just press E. E, and you can extrude however you like. Control Z to undo, and to rotate, you can, here you go, press R, and it does kind of weird stuff. Yeah, and to control which direction you're rotating, just 90. Never mind. Alright, but it's still pretty cool. To texture paint, just go into texture painting, texture slot, add a new texture, just use base color, and you just got a normal cube with no color on it. To color it, that's really just it. If you want to change the color, go up here, put that white, and you can change whichever color you like. I like green, so let's do green. Yeah, and to change the radius, the size of this brush, just right click, and you can just adjust to whichever you like. Or you could use numbers, like 10, and the strength of 1000. You can say hi. Hi. And whatever you do will also appear here, meaning that you could also paint here, and it'll show up on the right side. Okay, enough of that, all that texture painting. Go back to layout, delete this cube, and we're gonna make something cool. Let's make a gun. Not a complete one, but still a gun. Shift A, another cube. Let's just leave that there and open our web browser. We need a reference, so just search up Glock pic. There you go. Oh, never mind. Pic. Go to images. We can just use the Wikipedia Glock because that's just nice and flat. Save image as, and just save it on downloads. Close it, and to add your image into Blender, Shift A, and image reference. Continuing, now that we have a cube, just go ahead and do Shift A, image reference. Now go find the image that you downloaded earlier, image.jpg, add empty image. Now you see that the angle of this, see the angle of this image is kind of weird, right? So just click on empty, rotation X, 0, rotation Y, 0, and rotation Z, 0. There we go. Now that seems kind of flat, so we're gonna rotation X, 90. So now we're gonna move this image back. G for grab, then Z. Oh, never mind. X, Y. Grab it on the Y axis, drag it back a little, and you'll see it's perfect. Then click on -Y in the upper right corner, then you see it's flat. But how do we model this into a gun? But then we need to do some steps first. Go back, F. Now go into modeling, click on modeling, and press C to go into wireframe mode. Right now, wireframe mode, and then select, oh my god, not again. Select these two corners, these four corners, select these four. Wait, no, never mind. Here's one more step you need to do before that. Control R. You see these weird yellow lines, just click on it and don't move it, just click again and it's there. Then select these four corners on the left, X, and delete the vertices. Then Control Z, solid, go back to solid, then go back to layout, add modifier, mirror, and click on the Y and don't click on the X. Well, remove the X. Then go back to modeling to test out if this thing has worked. Select one corner of this cube right here and click Z again. And you can see that the two sides of this cube are mirrored. So then we don't have to modify both sides of the gun. Then this looks kind of wide. So go back to layout, size, make this a little bit thinner. And then we can go back to modeling. Click on -Y again on the upper right, Z, wireframe mode. And by the way, to move in this, you can't do that. So just shift and then middle mouse to move it. Now select this corner, drag it to the edge of the gun right there, and do that to all the other corners. G, remember G is a very important key. Select that, put it right there in the last corner. Do that, and we're gonna put this right over there. Now you see that it's kind of misshapen, doesn't really work. Click out and yeah, it's kind of weird. So the way we make this look better is to Control R again. Right now I can't see a lot, so let's go back and solid, Control R. Click on this, Control R. You see this line again? And choose where you want it to go. Now right over there, let's go back into wireframe mode. Click Z and drag this corner over here. Now it's still kind of weird, so we're gonna Control R again, right here, and make it here. G, drag it like that, and Control R again. G, now you don't need to have that much detail, but I like to have a lot of detail, so yeah, I prefer more detail. Do that, that corner, G, and that. Now get out and look at your beautiful creation. See, go back to solid mode and look at how this looks. Not bad honestly, but let's edit this a bit more before we end this video. Go back to -Y, wireframe mode, and Control R to add another small line. I'll place it right here. G, grab that corner, do that corner, a little bit to the right, and nice. Now I'll do another one right here. G, to grab it right over there, Control R, right here, G, nice, Control R again, G, to grab that. Honestly, looks pretty good, but then we also need to edit the left side. G, alright, let's go out and see how this looks. Solid, tab, that's pretty good, but also add some more details. go back to -Y, tab. Here's another shortcut that you haven't known. So select your object that you want to go into modeling mode, and tab. That's a shortcut. Z to go back to wireframe mode. Oh, that was a mistake. Alright, and then let's add a little bit of those curvy things that you see on guns. Oh, like that. Oh, but right, it's doing some trouble right here, huh? Go back, Control R again. G. Solid, and it's like a handle for your fingers. That looks not bad, so let's make some more. Wireframe, Control R, Control R, some more, G, Control R, move this back, I guess, back, move this back, move this back, back a little bit too. And let's go back to solid mode, see how this looks. Yeah, it looks not bad. And then to extend, make the barrel of this gun, just go back to wireframe mode. Select right here, the upper left corner. You see these two buttons? Select the face, select. And then you can see this entire line is selected. So E, then it extrudes. But before you do that, Control Z to undo that, you can press R. So R to rotate, and then E to extrude some more. And that really is handy. So then Control R again, up here, right here, G. Oh, that's wrong. Oh yeah, remember to go back to the edge select mode. Oh. -Y, shift, middle mouse, G, and then ta-da, G to grab that right there. And yeah, tab, solid, and maybe we could paint this a little. So let's go into texture paint, texture slots, add a material, base color. I'll just add that color, and let's not make it that black. Maybe some shade of gray, I suppose. Shade of gray. Something like that. Yes. I would use fill, but that looks kind of weird. I have no idea how to texture paint. This is only the basics that I know. But still, this is our handle of the gun. That's it for today. If you want to see me make an actual gun, please do comment in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for watching.